Let's get started. Welcome to the class once again, Tao. So let me ask you a few quick questions. Besides, I know you're feeling very well and happy. Let me see. What do you remember about our previous class?
Is about sport.
Let me share to you. Let me just go back.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 second. So do let me know if you can see my screen. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let me see here. In our last class, we were talking about especially how to use the infinitive, all right? And we saw
Yes.
pretty much part of the infinitive and also the ing. We saw part of that before. We also reviewed the previous one in general. And now we are having this amazing topic. Okay, today we are going to deal with a bit of grammar. Okay, so we'll be talking about the verb plus infinitive or ing form. So let's see here. So you ready, Tao?
Yeah. I'm
Here,
ready.
here we go. Okay, so let me ask you something, Tao. What can you see in the picture?
I can see a girl is climbing in the horse and one horse and
Okay, a pony.
yes. Uh, and two girl is cleaning a horse.
What are the people doing? I'm sorry.
And two girl is cleaning the horse.
Okay, so like combing the horse. That's
Yes.
right. So now we are going to continue with our class. So I want you to listen this. I actually will be talking about the Duke of Edinburgh Award. All right, pretty much that's something that has to do with an award. And we are going to, this is what we are going to do here in this activity. Pretty
Yeah.
much we are going to see what they are doing. Okay. Then after that, once we do this, we are going to continue with this test. All right, we are going to listen, we are going to read, and then we are going to answer the questions. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Please pay attention to the audio. Listen carefully, so this way you may
Then
you may be able to understand the or at least to say the answer. So see here.
Lesson 1C. Exercise 2.
The Duke of Edinburgh Award.
Okay.
Would you like to learn to rock climb? Or spend time working at an animal sanctuary? That's what Andrea Black and Jenny Smith are doing as part of their Duke of Edinburgh Award programme. The award encourages young people to do exciting cultural, social and adventure activities in their free time. The Queen's husband, the Duke of Edinburgh, started the award in 1956. He started it because he wanted young people to learn to help themselves and other people.
Okay.
The award is for people aged 14 to 25, and there are 3 levels. Bronze, for those aged 14 or over, silver, for over 15s, and gold for over 16s. You have to complete 4 activities to achieve the award. Go on an expedition, for example, hiking, kayaking, or climbing. Learn a new practical or social skill, anything from painting to podcasting.
Okay.
Take on a physical challenge, for example, learn or improve at a sport. Do voluntary work, helping people or the environment. For example, work with disabled or elderly people, or raise money for a charity. Young people usually do the award at a Duke of Edinburgh club at their school or at a local youth group. They decide what they're going to do and write a plan. It usually takes between 1 and 3 years to finish an award.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Tao, did you listen well? The reading?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I have a question for you. I hope you understand now all the information. Okay, so we are having here a multiple choice exercise, which is the number 2. So now that we have already read the information, what is the Duke of Edinburgh Award? So I want you to choose the correct answer. A, an award for the most active young person in the UK. B, a program of challenging activities for young people. C, an opportunity for young people to learn new skills and make some money. What is it?
Uh, I think is I
Read it well. Look at well.
I um
So the question here is, what is the Duke of Edinburgh Award? So look at well.
yes. I think C.
Let's see. Okay, so in particular, have you checked the characteristics? Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna show you.
Yes.
In fact, it's B. It's a program of challenging activity for young people. Okay, so now we are going to do the following. So we are going to do the following here. Let's go to exercise number 3. But in my opinion, I think you will need to read again the test to be able to answer the question because I am
Yes.
going to check your understanding.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give you, let me see, maybe 3 minutes. Let me see. Do you think you can do it in 5 minutes? It's gonna be okay for you, or maybe less?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 minutes so that you read the information and then, but remember that you will also need to answer, and I am
Yeah.
going to ask you. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. I think that's gonna be enough for you to answer the question, to interpret what it says, and then to answer. Let me see. Time is
Yes.
running. Just let me know once you are ready. You can read it well. Just relax and get the right information and the best one. Then we're having 6 questions, right, in regards of the topic. So
Yeah.
I think the test is very explicit. Take your time.
Yes.
Just let me know once you're ready.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes.
Oh, you're so fast. Very good. So let's see now. We are going to go ahead with the first one. Who started the award?
Uh, the queen husband, the jack of the
I'm sorry.
ending.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
The queen husband.
Okay, let me see. Very good. So number 2. So let me see number 2. Why did he start the award? Why?
Because he wanted young people to learn to help themselves.
Okay, and maybe that's right, to help themselves and also to
Yes.
help others. That is correct. To help themselves and also to help other people. Okay, number 3, Tao. How many levels of a war are there?
Uh, there are 3 levels of
Okay,
award.
and what are those 3 levels of awards?
Yeah. Uh, uh, the grandfather's age.
I'm sorry, say that again.
You can say again question.
Okay, the question is, okay, how many levels of a war are there? How many?
There are 3 levels of award.
Okay, that is correct. And will you be able to name those levels?
Is bronze for the age 14 or over, silver for over 15,
The,
and
the first one is gold,
yeah,
and then
silver,
silver, and what is the last one?
bronze.
Bronze, that's right, bronze. Okay, so let's continue with the next one, okay?
Yes.
How old do you have to be to get a gold award?
Uh, you, you have to be over over 16 to get a gold award.
Okay, you say over 16
Yes,
or over 15.
over 16.
Okay, let me ask you, how many activities do participants have to complete?
Um, um, there are four activities. There are four activities participants have to complete.
I'm sorry, say that again, Tao. I could not get it.
There are four activities to participants have to complete.
Okay, so you mentioned that there are 5 activities, right?
Four.
You say 4. Okay, 4
Yes.
activities. Okay, that participants have to complete. And
Yes.
would you be able to tell me those activities?
Is first is go on an expedition. To
Okay, go on,
second
go
um,
on.
go on an
Ne- an, an expedition,
expedition.
right?
Second, yeah. Second is learn a new practical or social skill.
Okay, second, learn a practical or social skills.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is the third
Next,
one?
is take on a physical challenge.
That is correct. Okay,
And last is to voluntary work, helping people or the environment.
okay. So
Yeah.
maybe do voluntary work, help people or environment, and those are
Yes.
some of the ways. Okay, so let me ask you. I have another question for you. Okay,
Yeah.
so I already asked you about the levels. All right.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so let me see if I ask you this one. So who plans which activities the participants do?
Mm, I can't think. I can't think of it yet.
Your content, oh, you don't have this one yet?
Yes.
Okay, so I can give you more time to look for the information, don't worry. So trying to find it. Okay, well you just find the number 6 now. Allow me just 1 second real quick. Okay.
I think there are Andre Black and Jenny Smith.
Well, actually, the activity is being performed by themselves, which means by the participants. So normally this activity, so
Yeah.
it's being the participants are the one who complete the activities by themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got in. You have all of them?
Yes.
Perfect. Sounds very good. So now let's continue. Now that we have understood this test. Okay, so this is what we are going to do here. So we are going to listen, all right? This
Okay.
vocabulary. We have like a few words here. We are going to complete the phrases, all right, from the test. And then
Yeah.
we're going to complete the phrases from the test with the verbs below. So
Okay.
here it is. So as you know, pay attention and keep in mind the words that best match it, the best match.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we have the first one. Let me just play this for you.
Lesson 1C. Exercises 5 and 6. Jasmine.
At the moment, I'm
Sorry.
working in an Oxfam.
Okay, we can do it this way because it's very simple. That's corresponding to the other one. Okay, so let's see number one. What is number one?
Is do voluntary work.
Do voluntary work. That is correct. What is number two?
Number two is I think is
An expansion.
mention is go on an expedition.
That is correct. Go on. That's right. Number three?
Is
Let's see.
right plan.
Write a plan. That is correct. Number five?
Number five is spend time.
Let's spend time. That is right. Number four. I'm sorry. Number four.
Number four,
Number four. Spend time.
spend time.
That is correct. Then number five.
Five is the doing activity.
Okay, perfect. Number six.
Number six is learn a new skill.
Okay, number six. Let's learn the new skills. Let's check. Very good. Well done. So happy. You see, same way as you told me. Very
Yeah.
good, Tao. So fantastic. You make me feel very happy.
Thank you.
You did it very well. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's continue with this one. So now here we need to listen carefully because there will be like description, you know, as we always do. We are going to match the description and the personality of the name of a person. So normally, based on what they say, then we match. See
Yeah.
there.
Lesson 1C.
Okay.
Exercises 5 and 6. Jasmine.
At the moment, I'm working in an Oxfam shop. Oxfam is a charity that raises poor people in developing countries. Working in a charity shop teaches me about real life. I'm learning to deal with the customers and also to work in a team with the other people who work in the shop. And I'm learning about the work.
And 6.
Okay, I'm gonna
Jasmine.
repeat it so that we can do it
At the
gradually.
moment, I'm working in an Oxfam shop. Oxfam is a charity that raises money for poor people in developing countries. Working in a charity shop teaches me about real life. I'm learning to deal with customers and also to work in a team with the other people who work in the shop. And I'm learning about the work that Oxfam does in developing countries and about the lives of people who are much poorer than me. It really makes you think about how lucky you are. I love it.
Nathan.
I'm preparing to go on a big hike.
Okay, so which one is number one?
Is D.
Okay, that is Jasmine. Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue.
My friends and I are going to walk from one side of Scotland to the other without using roads. It'll take about 10 days. Right now, we're training for the expedition. Every weekend, we go walking in the hills near my house, and sometimes we take a tent and camp. I'm practicing how to read maps, how to build a fire, even how to cook. I think I'm becoming a stronger, more confident person. Now, I try not to say, I can't do this or I can't do that.
Okay. So what is
Yeah.
that?
Our number 2 mark
Nathan?
letter C.
Okay, and what is letter C?
Yes.
Okay, it's letter C, and especially okay. So you say it's letter C. Let me see. Good job. And what is letter C? Town.
Is expedition.
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 Well done. Well said. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's continue.
Caitlin.
I'm really into fashion and I love drawing and making things. So I decided to learn how to make clothes. At the moment, I'm learning how to cut material and sew with a machine. 2 of my friends are working with me and we're organising a fashion show for the school. I've learned loads of new things. I'm becoming more organised and I'm learning how to work with other people in a team. We feel very grown up and hardworking.
Okay.
Dominic.
Let me just
As
stop
part
it.
of my Duke of Edinburgh award, I'm
Okay.
learning a
Which one is this one? Who is that person?
Number 3 Margaret letter B.
Okay. Caitlin.
Let
Let me see. Okay. Well done. Letter B. And finally, to wrap up, Dominic. Let's see. Let me just
new
say it.
sport, rugby. I go to rugby training sessions every Saturday. I wanted to do something that was physically challenging, something that would make me stronger. In the morning, we train indoors. Sometimes we do weightlifting in the gym, and sometimes we do keep fit. In the afternoon, we go outside to the field for a couple of hours and play matches, or practice ball skills and tactics. I feel much fitter and stronger, both physically and mentally. I'm thinking of joining a local rugby team when I finish school, so I can keep playing.
Okay. So what is the last one? Very simple.
Letter I. Physical challenge.
Physical challenge. That's right. Well done, Tom. You did it very well. So let's continue. All right. We are having the activity number 6. Then we are going to choose one of the letters. So if you look back here, so you have like the names. All right. But if you come here, you will realize that these letters, all right, the letters you are having here for each one. So we are going to look at, for example, what is the corresponding letter for Jasmine? Obviously, it's going to be J.
Yeah.
What is the corresponding letter, Tau, for Nathan?
Is N.
N. For Caitlin?
Is C.
And for Dominic?
Is D.
Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so then we are going to do the following. Please listen carefully the conversation, because with the information that is going to be given in the conversation, you can you can draw your own conclusions. So ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Ready.
here we go, Tao. So look
Lesson 1C. Exercises 5 and 6. Jasmine.
At the moment, I'm working in an Oxfam shop. Oxfam is a charity that raises money for poor people in developing countries. Working in a charity shop teaches me about real life. I'm learning to deal with the customers and also to work in a team with the other people who work in the shop. And I'm learning about the work that Oxfam does in developing countries and about the lives of people who are much poorer than me. It really makes you think about how lucky you are. I love it.
Nathan.
Okay.
I'm preparing to go on a big hike. 2 friends and I are going to walk from one side of Scotland to the other without using roads.
Wow.
It'll take about 10 days. Right now, we're training for the expedition. Every weekend, I try not to say, I can't do this.
Okay, so I am gonna give you the chance to choose the correct option. Okay,
Yes.
let me know once you're ready.
Um, yeah. Yes.
Okay, so here we are. The first one. Okay, number one
Yes.
is learning to make something. Which one do you think is corresponding?
I think it's Kathleen. C. Number C.
Okay, Kathleen. So number two is learning what life is like for people in other countries. What is it?
Uh, I think it's Jasmine. Jasmine.
Jasmine? Okay,
Yes.
let's continue. Number three, what do you say?
I think it's Nathan.
Oh, you say Nathan or Nathan?
Nathan.
Oh, Nathan, that's right. So let's continue. Next one.
Uh, Spending most of the time outdoor is Nathan.
Okay, so we want to check it later. So
Yeah.
number five is learning to work in a team. What is it?
Is Yasmin and Kathleen.
Okay, so say that again. I'm sorry.
I think learning to work in a team is Yasmin and Kathleen.
That is correct. Jasmine and Kylie. Caitlin, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. So let's see here. So the next one is learning. Okay,
Yeah, feel strong. Where is Dominic and
Dominic and
think Yasmin.
okay, so let me see number six once again. Feels stronger.
Uh, or I think it's Dominic and Nathan.
You mean Dominic and Nathan, right? So let's
Yes.
double check. Number one is C. Okay. Number two is J. All right. Jasmine,
Yes.
J. Number, let me see. Number three is D. N for J and C. Okay, J and C. That's number
Yes.
five. And finally, feels stronger, obviously, as you said. And
Yeah.
D. You did it this far, you did it well.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hi.
So now let me ask you something. So here we are having a speaking exercise. Okay. So let me just go back. So let me tell you something, Tao. So let's imagine you are going to do the Duke of Edinburgh Award. Let's just imagine. You can close your eyes and think like that. Imagine, okay, you are going to do Duke Edinburgh Award. What would you do for activities? For example, expedition, skill, physical, and volunteering. Which one of them? Expedition, skill, or physical and volunteering?
Uh,
So
mm,
remember, this one is based on your personal opinion. So the question is, as you know, Duke Edinburgh Award was the type of award given by the climbers, right?
yes.
The climbers, right? So, but here because it was a pretty much a certain type of prize or award. But here we have this case now. Okay, so now you are going to imagine, close your eyes, and imagine and say, okay, for example, an expedition, a skill, physical, and volunteer. Which one?
Uh, leadership as
Once you have it, let me know.
uh, in addition, I think it will climbing.
Okay, you say the expedition, correct?
Yeah.
That one is like more adventurous. Okay, so you decide to mention the expedition. Okay, I think
In
that
school, I will.
I'm sorry, say that again. You will.
Uh, in school.
Um, do you understand the exercise 7? So remember,
I don't have.
okay, let me tell you. Let me tell you again, just in case, so that you can be sure. Okay,
Yeah.
for example, let me just go back so that you can better understand this. So look at here. I don't know if you remember at the beginning of the presentation. Let me just go back. Okay. So look at
Yeah.
here. The Duke of Edinburgh Award. Okay. So obviously it's an award. Okay. When you are when you are being given an award, that's pretty much like a prize because maybe you did it very good or you are doing something that is noble. Okay. Something that is important and then you did it very well. You exceeded
Yeah.
the expectations. Okay. You went above and beyond. You went extra mile and then you get an award. Okay, so here is the question. I am going to go back again. Okay, give me just 1 second. It's loading. Okay, here's the question. Imagine, okay, just you can even close your eyes and think. Imagine you are going to do the Duke Edinburgh Award. What, what would you tell what would you do for your activities? Maybe for activities, maybe like this, look at there. So for example, here is the best example. Let me show you. Okay, so for example, here you have 4 reasons. You can say some reasons of those, like based on your opinion. Remember the question. The
Yeah.
question is, look at here. The question is the following. Give me just a second. Okay. So once you are chosen for that award, what you do for your activity? What would you do?
Mm, uh, inspiration. I will. Or I go to climbing in
Oh,
a
okay.
physical. I will.
In the physical, what is going to be?
Yes, sir. improve some improve our sport.
Say that again. I could not listen well, Tao. Say it again.
Is improve at our sport. Improve our sport.
Oh, improve, right?
Yes.
Okay. So,
And volunteering is it is raise money for charity.
volunteer. Yeah, volunteer is kind of like helping,
Yeah.
without like not. So when you are a volunteer or you are volunteering, is like you are just helping, all right? Regardless, you get an economical benefit. That's volunteering. Okay.
Yes.
So I think it was good. So let's continue. So now we are going to practice this conversation now. So this is what we are going to do. All right. So I am going to take the first one and then you do the second. Then we go back, you take the first one and then I take the second. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Number one. Let's start with the first one.
For my expedition,
Expectation.
I'd
Expectation.
like to hiking.
Let me see. Expedition. I'm sorry. Expedition.
Expedition.
Yeah. For my expedition,
Uh,
I like to
I
because I
like
want to.
to hiking
Okay.
because I want to mm, uh,
Maybe because you like exercises. Okay.
I think that
Or maybe because you like free like outdoor activities, or maybe because you enjoy like being in a natural, let's say for example, to see natural landscapes, and then it's kind of like adventurous. So those could be potential answers. All right.
yeah.
So now I'm gonna go ahead with the next one. For my skill, I like to learn how to. So
Yeah.
okay, so maybe how to. Let me see what else. What could it be? So how to go swimming? Yeah, how to go swimming. That's gonna be a very good idea. So
Yeah.
going swimming is 9. So I'm planning to start swimming classes. That's gonna be an example. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me ask you something, Tao. We have already finished this part of the class, and I would like to ask you, what did we learn today in our class?
We learned about some activities where for the equation, skill, physical, and military and verb and verb ing.
Look back. So in this activity, we are analyzing, okay,
Yeah.
this test in regards the Duke of Edinburgh. All right, the Duke Edinburgh Award. That's pretty much kind of like a prize. And there was something very important. We mentioned that the award was for people of especially 14 to 25. We mentioned that there are things, okay? We
Yeah.
can learn, among these things, okay?
Yeah.
The people have to complete like a few activities over here, like practical, like learn a new practical, okay, or social skill, all right, take a physical challenge, do a voluntary work. Okay, we also mentioned that there are different categories such as let's say for example gold. Okay,
Yes.
gold. Okay, the other
Yes.
ones was a silver. And what is the last one?
Uh, and bronze.
Bronze. That's right. Well done. Now, today I'm going to give you a homework. So
Yeah.
do you have your workbook handy?
Yeah.
Perfect. So you did the last homework, right?
Uh, your last homework is number 6 and 7.
Okay, perfect. Number 6 and 7. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to make sure with I'm gonna be checking. So if you can send me the pictures through email, but I'm gonna make sure if I can. So let me just make sure before anything else. So I want you to do the next one. So check this lesson. I imagine you have it in your in your workbook. So can you show me the page?
Uh, page number.
Actually, is the one that has the information about this topic, the Duke of Edinburgh Award. Can you see it in the workbook?
Uh, no.
You don't have it? So not even in the previous ones?
Mm,
Okay, anyway, in case that you don't see this one, the last one you did was number 9, right?
yeah.
Number 9. So I'm gonna give you number 10, 12. Okay, let me write it here in my agenda so I can keep on the track. So it's gonna be page number 9. Oh, I mean, you did number 9, 10, 11, and 12. Would that be okay?
Yes.
Okay, 10, 11, and 12. Just in case, I'm going to make sure in regards of the email to make sure if you
Yeah.
can send me the homework, and I'm gonna be checking it. All right, to correct it.
Yeah.
Okay, Tal. Well, thank you so much for your time, and I wish you a fantastic rest of the day.
Thank you.
Goodbye. See you next. See you in the next class.
Bye. See you again.
See you.